Hey, what's up, guys? This is going to be my week 30 recap. I'm also going to do like my month of February recap at the same time because I've completely spaced it and didn't even honestly connect the dots that February was over. So I'll get into that here in a little bit. But I started off with the JCS. I shorted on the trend break. Shorted, covered, shorted, cover. And that covered just in the money. Um, then this thing had a daily trend break, retest. I shorted, covered, short, cover. Perfect way to start the week. Honestly, I was super happy with this trade. Then I traded TRXC and so it started off here. I shorted, covered. I missed my cover, but I finally got it over here. I was looking to scalp this and hit my final cover. I shorted here, covered break even because I had a new average. I covered here, came up here. I shorted again, covered, shorted, covered, short, cover. And I was just kind of, you know, after all that, I was just like, all right, dude, you need to be done. Take your small win and get away. So I did, and then you know, uh, I came back and I had these disastrous trades. So I shorted SOS. So I shorted here. I was scaling in short cover or short cover, which is crazy because I did my first long and I was just talking to a friend of how I would never allow this to happen if it was just like in reverse. Like say I was long tier, I wouldn't cover way down here. Like that's insane. I don't know why I do it on the reverse. This is something I definitely need to work on because no, my average was probably like here since I shorted here, and I probably shorted big right here. So like honestly, like I would say my average was probably closer to these two, but I mean still like that's a decent move against me. Then I shorted here, then I scaled in again, and then I got cut again, and then I shorted here and got a cover down here. But I mean it was not that great. And then this is the biggest disaster of my entire career, Ovid. So I was so short bias on this thing because it just was tanking, and so I um, covered, popped up here. I shorted, cover, and I missed my final cover, and I was just like, you know what, this is gonna go back down or whatever. I shorted here. I had my friend Gabby tell me like not to do this, literally not to add to it, and I did it anyways. And then it got over here, and I was just like, you know what, it's gonna die down. It's gonna die. Like I'll just go home and log in there, and I'll just cover my position. Well, I freaked out because when I got back, it was way up here, and I was panicking, and it finally started dying back down. But then I got greedy right here. I could have covered for a decent little win. Not that I should have been even worried about a win because I'm breaking all of my rules 110% over here. I finally covered right here, like after she's like, dude, cover your position now. And it's just like, it's insane to me. And, I was talking, like, I was only telling her, I was talking to Gabby and I was talking to my buddy Chad. And they're the only two people that I told about this trade. And, it, I honestly wasn't going to even put this on the weekly recap, but I feel like you know, I, I need to not worry about other people's opinions on this trade. Like, yeah, it is a horrible trade, horrible mistake, but like the only person that's gonna learn from it or should like really care about this is myself, and I need to be ashamed of myself for allowing this to happen. But if people can learn from my mistake, uh, I don't know if whoever watches these videos has ever traded in after hours, but that stuff's crazy. There's like the spread is unbelievable. There's no volume at all. So this thing can just rip at any time. I mean, it wouldn't take very much money to just blow out all the ask and have the stock like up in here. And I was literally at the mercy of the market, and that scares the hell out of me. Um, Then, I came back and I just kept adding to my horrible week, and I overtraded like crazy on retail. SSR's on high volume, shorted, covered, short, cover, short. Then I got squeezed. Then I started scaling in. I shorted, covered, shorted, cover, cover. Short cover, short cover, shorting front side, just like not following any of the rules whatsoever. Um, Trading midday, short cover. Oh well, that works, so I might as well just keep doing that, right? So a short cover for huge difference, and then short cover, short cover, short cover, short cover, short cover, cover, and it's like I'm so mentally exhausted after this. I'm drawing in like I'm trying to make it okay, like what I'm doing. Like, oh, the volume's dying out, higher highs, like like the market's completely changed, and the fact that like I'm just now realizing that is not good at all. Like, it's very trappy. It's very the stuff that made me doing good back in like November, December is just changed a lot. There's way more volume, there's way more manipulation going on, and I need to adapt to that. And then on SLGG, I shorted here, cover, cover, but if you look at the time, it's midday. I shouldn't be trading during this time at all. I should have stopped like back here. I shouldn't even have traded this until you know maybe back over here, maybe, but like this isn't a good setup. Like this is the only setup that but anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. So I shorted cover, cover, short, cover, cover, short, cover, short, cover, cover, short, short, cover. This is basically break even right in here. I should just left it alone after that, but then I just over traded like crazy. I short, short, short cover. It's like he's got an uptrend. Like I don't know what the heck I was thinking. Volume's increasing. Covered short, short cover, short, short cover, cover, short cover, short cover, short cover. Like I mean, I sound like a broken record. Short cover, short cover, short cover. Like I probably traded like 100 times yesterday, and it was insane. Like I was so mentally just done that yeah, it was just crazy. But this ties into a lot of different stuff. This kind of ties into the whole month of February recap that I'll get into. But then today, I came in. I did a lot of reflecting yesterday. I had some conversations with family members that really kind of like were like a smack in the face, and I uh I know this looks like I overtraded, but like I actually did really well. I decided to long. I longed, covered, longed, cover, cover, long, covered, 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 longed, covered, longed. And this one, I think this is the cover for that one. Now I left it alone. Then the volume started coming in. Lots of volume. So like I would be trying to short the hell out of this thing and be getting just wrecked. And I was like, you know what? If it's SSRs on high volume, that's a short. So I mean a long. So don't short. I longed, covered, covered break even. Popped up here. Saw it dipping out. An algo came in right on bookmap. I longed, cover, longed, break even cover. I was just all right. I'll just wait. Um, I'm pretty sure I missed a long right here. Um, because when it popped up here, yeah, because I wouldn't have longed up here. Like I long cover, long cover, long cover, long cover, long, and then it went against me, and I cut it off. I was like, all right, man, you've already done pretty good today. Just leave it alone. Yeah, this thing went way higher, but I got my money. Who cares? Don't be greedy. Get out while you can, and so that's what I did. But one thing that I really realized yesterday with talking with some families that I got way too. I've had personal things going on, and it's funny because when I was talking to my coach, like literally like 3 months ago, he was telling me how like I'm an emotional person, and that it's just how you are, and you need to learn to deal with it. And once again, I fought against what other people were saying, and it wrecked me. I completely just destroyed my account. Like I did so good working on everything from like the beginning of mentoring in September until about it was the end of January. And I would pull up my trader view, but it's crazy. It looks like my trader view is doing like a parabolic move. Like I was just crushing it. And I had no pullbacks, no down days or nothing. And then I had some personal stuff going on in my life, and I got way too invested in it. And ever since that happened, my life is like, or my trading has just been horrible. I've been over trading, and I listened to this podcast. It really kind of clicked with me. And it was this guy that was like, when he lost $500 million in like 10 minutes. And he's like, the thing I learned from it is that I was completely down in my personal life, and I showed up to the market looking to feel good. And it's funny because right before all this stuff happened, I had my biggest wins, and I was just killing it. And I thought that I would be able to make myself feel better with uh, a good win, and that's what I've been chasing. And it it wrecked my account for real. And you can't come to the market to expect it to make you feel better. Like you need to work on your own stuff and show up to the market clear headed, and just do your thing. And I forgot that, and it just crippled me. And so now, taking a step back, I've sized way down. I'm getting back to the basics that got me up in my account. And I've had a couple of friends that have helped me out a lot, so I uh, I really owe them a lot. And then my family, they've been, you know, some of my family has been helping me out. And yeah, I just need to take it one day at a time, and get back to the basics. This is something I'm trying to do for the rest of my life. I absolutely love trading stocks. I love like learning about myself, but at the same time, this is like my journal of mentoring, like the the challenges I'm going through, the changes I'm going through. And so I appreciate that there are actually people that are watching this. It's kind of cool, but at the same time, I also need to remember that I'm not doing this for other people. I'm doing this for me, and for uh what I want in life. And I think that I was forgetting that for a little while, and I think that with everything that's been going on, I'm finally starting to remember why I got into this, why I started doing all this kind of stuff, and believe in myself. And I think it'll make a huge difference for me. But I need to kind of take a step back and reevaluate a lot of things. And so yeah, I didn't do the month of February recap, but I mean this is basically it like out of all of it, like it's funny because this is probably the trade that I'm most happy about is because I adapted to the market. And then this trade, OVID, is probably my most uh, disappointed trade. So because I allowed myself, I broke all of my rules, all of them, and so I guess this does tie into in the month of February. Like these trades were technically in March, but well, I guess since I didn't even realize that it was March already because I've been so caught up in everything that it is what it is. Since this is for me, it's whatever. But I just need to get back to doing what I'm doing and just focus on me. And so, anyways, thank you guys for if whoever watches this, I hope you guys learn something from it. But for me, I think that a message I want to give to myself is just believe in yourself and you can do this and just get back to doing the trades that got your parabolic move back in January, November, December, January, and just forget about everything else. You need to worry about you, and everything else will just kind of fall into place. And when I re-listen to this, hopefully that really kicks in. So thanks, guys. Later.